And welcome back to HirePresence. This is your host, Patrick Dewar. My guest today is Scott Tucker. Scott is a master marketer, in my opinion. He's somebody that really gets the idea of self-promotion, and he shares the story that so many Americans right now, and hopefully people that are watching this show, have, and that is not long ago, he got that little slip of paper or that email or that conversation that went something like, "Thank you very much, but you're gone." Ow. Nobody likes to hear it. We've all had it happen at least once or twice in our life, and it hurts. But now what? What's the next step? So we wanted to talk this time, Scott, about the 4 or 5 things that somebody could do right now. We've already given them some other stuff that had to do with networking and social media and stuff like that. But what else can we do? You're unemployed, 5 steps. What would you say?
First thing you can do is turn the TV off. That's the first thing you can do.
Really?
Quit watching the news, quit watching, and just take time for yourself. Figure out what you want. Get rid of all the distractions and literally write down exactly what you're looking for in your next career field.
So laser it down,
Exactly.
get specific, and find the niche that you want to be in.
Absolutely. I've actually worked with people that, they have families full-time and everything else. And I told them, you know what? You're an outdoors guy. Go camping for the weekend by yourself and go figure out what you're going to do.
Very good.
Take a couple days for yourself, laser it down, as you said, and figure out exactly what you want. Then start moving towards that. Set your goals and then align the jobs you're looking for, the careers you're looking for. Make sure that that career is going to fit around your life. And that's one of the things I learned the very hard way, was I built my family and my life around my companies. If you want it to last long term, you've got to work with a company, find a career that's going to work around your life. That's the next thing. After that, take action. If you don't implement, you don't get results. And that's all there is to it. To narrow it down, those are the biggest things. Set your goals, figure out exactly what you want, figure out what careers, opportunities are out there that are in line with what you're exactly looking for, and then go get them.
Right.
Get yourself out there. Take the steps you need to take to get out there. And once you've done that, people will start coming to you.
A couple other things that I've seen, Scott, is once you find that niche that you want to go after, you go and look at some companies that maybe they're not hiring. And you know what? That's fine. But you find the manager, director, VP, and a lot of times you can connect to those people through your pastor or some other community, maybe your group that you can go to lunch with, your networking group, or something like a Lions or a Rotary, those kind of things. And sit down with one of those managers and just say, what are some ways that I can get into that industry? What are some ways that I could get into that company? They may know the person to call, and they can get real specific. Also, just in asking them, if I wanted to go for this specific niche, if you were looking to get in there, how would you get there?
Yeah, very good.
Great information. You're not making a sale. You're just getting great advice. Mm-hmm. And if at all possible, buy their lunch. Jim Rohn used to say it all the time. Take rich people lunch, and you pick up the tab. It'll be the least expensive coaching session you'll ever pay for.
And one other thing is, and I almost forgot this. Don't be afraid to demo your product.
Very good.
You are your own self-promotion. If you are looking to go to work with a company and you happen to know someone there that is in a management position, just say, hey, you know what? Let me show you what I can do. I'm not going to ask you to put me on the payroll. Let me spend a day with you, show you what I've got. If you like me, we'll talk. If you don't, we'll move on.
You know what's funny, though, is that I heard this just recently, and I thought it was a great idea, is that if you're getting unemployment, you're getting something to keep kind of food on the table. Go to a company and say, can I just hang out with you guys, work with you for 60 days? 60 days. And see what happens. Great tip. Because the thing is, you're already making some money. They could try you out, they'll fall in love with you. It's the old puppy dog clothes. You should use it.
Absolutely.
So in the last couple of minutes here, I want to make sure, how can people get a hold of you? And what would they get if they were a job seeker, they're a mid-level manager or above, they needed some help? What could you do for them?
What we do is we go through a full course action plan. If they want to get a hold of me, I'd love to talk to anybody. It's very simple. First thing we're going to do is we're going to sit you down and we're going to find out what you want. Because what I find is a lot of people aren't sure. They're just looking for the next check. So it's when you sit people down, let's find out exactly what you're looking for, what you want, then let's take the next step. And we walk them through it step by step, but we start with the very core basics of what is the deep meaning of what you're looking for when you go to work for someone else, or are you going to take that step and go to work for yourself?
Very good. Very good. Well, it's NBB
Radio.
NB Radio.
NBB Radio.
NBBradio.com. Connect to Scott. NBB Radio. I did get that eventually. I know I'm an Aggie, but whatever. NBB Radio. Connect with Scott Tucker. He's a master marketer and master self-promoter. With that, I know it's been a great show on HirePresence. We'll talk to y'all next time. Thanks so much. This is Pat Dewar. Have a great week.